Hi, in this video we are going to discuss how to integrate PrepAI's API and how to find PrepAI's API documentation. Firstly, you have to be on the website of PrepAI, which is prepai.io, and to find API documentation you have to log into your dashboard, or if you are a new user you have to sign up. This will be your dashboard, and to find the API's documentation click on your profile on the top right corner. Here you can find the API documentation. There are three components for this API documentation. In this video we are going to use Postman. For this video you can also integrate to your LMS, ERP systems or your websites. So the developer has to manually go through the documentation one by one. It's about getting started and the basic introduction, and then how to generate question and how to find this client ID and client secret. You will require this client ID and client secret. I will show you how to get that. This you can only get if you are on one of the plans of PrepAI. So in this video we are going to integrate for type and paste in HOTS category. You can also do in standard, and for other rest of the section you can still do it for the HOTS section. For now I'm going to show how to integrate type or paste. First of all, you have to read this getting started and where you can find the API credentials in your account section. I will show you how to create your API credentials. So firstly you have to go on your dashboard and log into PrepAI. You can go on your profile on the top right. On my account section you will find the API credentials. Here click on generate to generate your client ID and client secret. Once it is generated you can save it. Once it is generated. So this is your client ID and this is the client secret. Now coming back again to the documentation, we have created the credentials. Now I'm going to open the Postman and directly show you how to make a hit. So we are on Postman. You can create your connections and save it there. So firstly you have to make it post. You have to enter the URL. We are going to paste the URL for the section we are going to integrate. You can find that in the documentation. So we are going to integrate type or paste section. So we will jump on to this section and you can find a URL here. So you can simply copy that URL and paste it in this section. And now after that you have to come to headers. In the keys you have to carefully enter the client ID string and the client secret string from the documentation. Just copy and paste from the documentation. So here you can simply see the client ID in the authentication header. You can copy the client ID string here. You can copy the client ID string as it is, and similarly for client secret, paste it there, and client secret here. So this is case sensitive, so you have to carefully check it. And in the values, as I showed you, you have to enter the API credentials which you just generated from your dashboard. We will go copy that and paste it in the values section as it is. You can copy this client ID and paste it in front of client ID, and similarly for client secret, paste it in front of client secret. So this part is done. Now you have to come to body and you have to click on form data. So there are different parameters. You have to click on form data. In the keys you have to create the data from the documentation. Just copy this string as it is, paste it here, content, paste it here, question type, paste it here, question count, you can paste it here. And now this is set up. You can enter the topic name. You can put the question types here as well from the document. So you can check the document and put the question types and the question counts. So you will find it here. If you want to create knowledge based question, you have to put 7. Comprehension based, you have to put 8. So similarly for that, and a question count, how many number of questions you want. For now we will not be, you can leave those parameters as null. So for now we will not be putting the question type and question count. And then now it's all set up, and you can then send the request and get the response in JSON format. So as you can see, you have got the response. There are questions and there are 4 options for that, and the explanation as well. You can use these responses. You can also find the API hit you made in my question papers tab. So if you go in my question papers tab, so this is the response which we created. You can see the file. So these are the questions which are generated, and you can also access them using your dashboard. So this was all about how to use PrepAI's API and call data. Thanks.